back. Tonight we have a monster everyone has been waiting for. Vampires! Vampires. Their hunger for blood is eternal. There are 5 basic truths that one must acknowledge before engaging in the study of vampires. Number 1. Bram Stoker's inspiration for Count Dracula was not Vlad the Impaler, Tupper's Dracula, son of the dragon, 1431 to 1476. Vlad Tepes, king of Vashala, present-day Romania, was not a vampire. In present-day Romania, Vlad Dracul is regarded as a national hero for his success in resisting the invading Ottoman Turks, for establishing at least a brief period of peace, independence, and sovereignty. Depending upon one's point of view, Vlad Dracula might be regarded as the savior of the West world by being the only leader to halt that seemed unstoppable, invading hordes from the east. In actual fact, Stoker came upon the name Dracul for his novel as he was flipping through some old books in an effort to come up with more catchy title than the vampire. Number 2. The true, traditional, physical appearance of a vampire in European folklore is that of a grotesque, sorry, stupid light hasn't been fixed yet, nightmarish creature with twisted fangs and grasping talons, rather than the current systematic and literary portrayals of the undead as attractive, seductive male vampires and beautiful, alluring female night stalkers. Number 3. There are individuals who do seek to become real, blood-drinking vampires. As a child, Richard Trenton Chase was a bedwetter, a fire starter, and a serial killer of small animals. As an antidote for imagined illness, Chase kept his blood flowing and his heart beating by killing and disemboweling small animals, mixing their organs with Coca-Cola in a blender, and drinking the potion. Yuck. In 1975, after he injected rabbit's blood into his veins and developed blood poisoning, shocker there, Chase was committed to a mental asylum. Somehow, the hospital staff learned Richard was able to capture small birds that landed on his windowsill and eat them. After he had been found with the blood smear all over his face a number of times, the staff began to referring to him as Dracula. Number 4. There exists a subculture of humans who, themselves are vampires, but which do not kill or harm anyone. Oh, here we go. What a serious member of the vampire community describes himself as a vampire? Marcus, a spokesperson for the community, said, "They are not trying to tell you that they think they're a fictional character with supernatural powers, that they have trouble distinguishing themselves between role-playing game and reality, or that they hope to believe you're gullible enough to believe them, that they're hundreds of years old and live in a castle. They're not even claiming kinship with the folkloric monster that frightened the people of Central Europe, and has them performing vampire banishing rituals to this day." Alright, oh, here we go, number 5. Real vampires exist. They are ancient, multidimensional spirits parasites that have stalked humankind for its blood and its spiritual essence since prehistory. Many researchers believe that a spirit parasite can seize the controlling mental mechanism of his body, of a human, and direct the enslaved individual to perform horrible, atrocious deeds. The spirit parasite might be implanted murderous thoughts in a host's mind, such as the desire to taste human blood, or to slash a victim's throat open. I've done that a few times, but not with my own hands. Oh, even eat portions of the person's flesh. After the crime has been committed, the vampiric spirit parasite is likely to withdraw into another dimension of time and space, thus leaving the confused human host alone, charged with murder and having no memory of committing a terrible deed. Well, you really do learn something new every day, whether you like it or not. I suggest you sweeties should keep a few crucifixes and silver bullets nearby. Good night.